Are you ready? Are you ready again? So, as Pastor has explained, we thank God for this opportunity that God has given us once again today. It's honor, it's a privilege that we're given this chance to be in the house of God today. Amen? To meet each other, and most important, to hear from God. Amen? So, we have been going, we have started a new series of our study, and it's all about the grace for every need. Grace for every need. And today we are going to go in our part 2. And just a reminder of how many remember what we discussed last Friday. What was part 1? About the grace for every need. The part 1 was, it's about the agonizing truth. What is this agonizing truth? Agonizing truth, we realize that there's something that is called the thorn in them, thorn in the flesh. We discuss and we understand that there's a thorn in the flesh, and if you have the flesh, there's thorn in the flesh. Amen. And Paul experienced this thorn in the flesh, and I would like us to stand up. And as we open our Bibles in 2 Corinthians chapter 12. We are going to read from verse 7 to number 10. If you're there, please say amen. So, we read together from verse 7 to number 10, and we start. 1, 2, go.
Unless I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelation, there was given to me thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan to buffet me, lest I should be exalted above measure. For this thing I besought the Lord Christ, that it might depart from me. And he said unto me, My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly therefore I will rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. Verse 10, Therefore I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in necessities, in persecutions, in distress, in Christ's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong. I read again verse number 9, and he said unto me, My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly therefore will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. Let us pray. Father, in the name of Jesus, we come before you this morning, O God. Thank you for bringing us here together, O God. And thank you, Father, for giving me this honor to stand before you, O God. I'm not worthy to stand here, O God Almighty. I don't have the qualification to stand here, O God. Here I am, O God, as a mouthpiece, O God. As an instrument to be used by you, O God. I pray, Lord, may you use me, O God. Speak to us. Speak to us through your word, O God. Use me, God, the Holy Spirit. And I pray this shortly in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. So our last lesson we discussed about the agonizing truth. What is this agonizing truth? We realized that there's something happened to Paul. We all know Paul. Paul is known as the most greatest missionary ever lived, from how he preached the gospel. But we realized that there's something that Paul experienced, that is the thorn in the flesh. And that's what we studied last time, and we tried to explain what is thorn in the flesh. What is thorn in the flesh? And our study last time, we said that the word thorn speaks of disabilities or annoyance. It could come in the form of like physical sicknesses, inability to have children, a life failure, a strained relationship, a family situation. There's so many things. There's so many things which are in category of thorn in the flesh. And like I said, if you are Christian and you're in the flesh, there's that thing that is always pulling you down. There's that thing that you say, if this thing can just be removed away from me, I can maybe serve God more, or I can maybe do this and that,
but we realize that it is something which is there. It is something which Paul experienced. Now, just to go to our topic today, we are going to discuss about something called the astonishing truth. Astonishing truth. Astonishing means extremely surprising or impressive or something amazing. What is this? Because of what this done, remember Paul, the dawn experiencing, because of what this dawn did in Paul's life, he was overwhelmed and overjoyed. Amen? I don't know if you are like Paul. Paul is saying because of this challenge, because of this situation, it brings him joy. It brings him joy. And just try to explain more. And I just give my personal testimony. And there's something, many years ago, there's something that God put in me. And to me, that's the dawn of the flesh. And that thing always pulled me down. Whenever I try to go, whenever I try to do it, it always pulled me down. But later, I came to rejoice because of it. I come to say, God, thank you because you put me in this situation. Why? Because I realized if God did not put me in that situation, I don't know where would I be today. Amen? So, Paul was joyful. Paul was joyful because of that dawn in the flesh, that challenge that he was experiencing. And he learned that the thing that he thought was holding back was the very thing that was making him better. Amen? Do you agree with me? The challenge that you're experiencing, that thing, that challenge, that thorn, that thing always pinch you. It's making you a better person. Some of you may say no. But indeed, yes. That thing is what is making you a better person. Like I said, for me, if it is not that thing God put in me, I don't know where I'll be today. You see, it is for my best. Amen? But when I experience it, when I'm experiencing that thing, it is not something good. It is pain. Amen? It is pain. Now, we see Job. Job declared this truth when he said, when he has tried me, I shall do what? I shall come forth as God. Job experienced something. We all know Job, yes? Who does not know Job in the Bible? Job experienced it. Job was given something. Job was given a thorn in the flesh. And Job, he said later that after God has tried me, I shall come forth as God. And we all know that after all the experience of Job, he came out as a better person. Amen? So to us, that the situation that we go through, that thing, that dawn, it is making you a better person. Amen? Today it might not make sense. Today maybe it might not make sense to you, but tomorrow, future, you are going to know that, wow, thank you God, you put me in this situation. Now, this brings me to what is happening in the world right now. People are experiencing problems, we are experiencing problems, and most of the time we go to seek counsel. We go to seek counsel to people advice, and if in charismatic, for those charismatic churches, they will tell you that that situation needs to be delivered. Like Paul, that thorn in the flesh need to be delivered, need to be uprooted, you know. And they will tell you so many things about that thing is a demon in you, need to be removed. And also, not only that, if you go to, nowadays we are living in the world whereby there is positive thinking. Positive thing. You see, Paul knew what to do. He did not go for any kind of advice. He went to God. Amen? Amen. Paul went to God. Paul went to seek counsel to God. Now, and that's what we're going to learn. 3 things here. What are these 3 lessons we're going to learn? Number one is, what is the word there? What is the word there? Who knows the word? Through weakness, we are strengthened. Through weakness, we are what? Strengthened. Now, the times when we are cast down, discouraged, and defeated, we become the strongest we have ever been. This is transforming truth. Amen? In your weakness, in my weakness, God brings out the strength. Amen? Like, that's what I was trying to say, that Paul, when he experienced this thorn in the flesh, he did not go to seek any counsel to anyone. What did Paul do? The Bible says, and he seeked the Lord. He prayed not once. He prayed how many times? Thrice. He prayed thrice. Why? He wanted God to remove this. Amen? He wanted God to remove this. That's what we are supposed to do. The thorn in the flesh is there. And we are human beings. Nobody wants to feel pain. Do you want to feel pain? Nobody wants to feel pain. Nobody wants to experience family issues. Nobody wants to have this thorn in the flesh. Paul did also. He didn't want to have it. So Paul went before God. Paul went and to pray God, and not just once, 3 times. You see, when you pray God once and God does not answer, you lose faith, or you think you don't have faith. Paul went more and prayed, and we see how God answered him. We know how God answered him. Now, when you have this situation, this thought, when you pray to God, there's something that will happen to you. Number one, God is God. God may choose to remove that thorn. God may choose. But also God may choose not to remove that thing, that challenge. And what is going to do, God is going to strengthen you to go through with that challenge. Amen? So, we must be first empty before He will fill us. Amen? We must first feel empty. We must first feel empty. And you can agree with me. Does it feel good to feel empty? Is it a good feeling? No. But it is out of this emptiness that you realize God's strength. Amen? That's when you realize what God can do, how God can fill you. We go through so many kind of emptiness. Sometimes spiritually we feel weak. Amen? We feel empty. I don't know if you're like me. Sometimes I feel empty. I'm like, what is happening? And that time I pray, God, that's the time you find yourself praying, God, I need revival. Amen? That time you start praying, God, I need revival. And it happens to go to the church. Church sometimes you come, not always, but church, you come a point and you hear pastor saying that, let us pray for revival. Why? Because you feel there is emptiness. Amen? Because you feel there is what? Emptiness. And we are, through our emptiness, that's when God what? Fill us. Amen? And not only that, we must first be broken before He will fix us. Amen? How many have been broken? You have never been broken, guys. Are you sure? How many have been broken? Broken will come in many ways. Broken relationship, broken this, broken that, broken so many things. But you know what? That is the dawn. God will break you. God will cause you to go this situation so that He will fix you. Amen? So that He will fix you. I don't know if you pray, God, can you break me? Do you pray like that? You always want God to fix you. But where is God going to fix and if there's no broken part in you? Amen? In our health, in many areas of our life, we need God to fix things. Amen? And it's through that situation that we experience the strength of God. Amen? You know, when we talk about the grace of God, remember our topic is grace for every need. When we talk about the grace of God, I remember auntie, my cousin got an accident, and we didn't know where he was. And we were looking for him, and someone called the mom and told the mom that there's an accident near Nakuru. For Pastor knows Nakuru. Near Nakuru, there's an accident there, and like 3 days ago. So the best thing to do is go and look for him, maybe in the mortuary, because it was noted that he was in that car, and my cousin was there. You see, I don't know how mother can go through this when he go and see his only son. The mom went and he discovered, wow, this is my son. He is dead. He noticed him because of the jacket. He knew him because of the jacket. And then she came back home. How can that be possible? How can she manage to stand in that situation? Because of the grace of God. Amen? Because of the strength of God. There's nothing else can make you stand in that situation apart from the grace of God. Remember we said that grace is unlimited favor, something you don't deserve but yet you receive. And also we say that grace is God intervening in a situation, making it easy to go that situation. Amen? So apart from that also, we must first be needy before He will give us. Are you needy today? We must first be needy before God what? Will give us. Nobody wants to be needy. Nobody. But you know what? It's better to be needy. How will you experience God provision? How will you experience God giving if you are not needy? Amen? But like I say, does it feel good to be needy? Does it feel good? No. But God will give you the strength. Amen? God will give you the strength. He might not answer that need, but He will give you the strength to go through even with that need. And also remember, God is still faithful. He's going to answer that need. Amen? That's why you must be in need. You must be in need in order for God to experience God giving. We must first be cast down before He will lift us up. Amen? This is, nobody wants this. We all want to be up here. Amen? We all want to be up here. But sometimes God will let us go down. Sometimes God will cast us down. Sometimes God will make us be in that empty. Remember Elijah? Is it Elijah? Who was praying that God, may you kill me? Remember Elijah? Elijah was praying that God, kill me. You see, before that, Elijah experienced a very big miracle. He called fire from heaven. And then the next day he said, God, kill me. He was at his weak point. Amen? He was at his weak point. And you know what? Sometimes we are in that situation. Sometimes we are cast down. God will allow these things to happen to us. Amen? Nobody here who is immune. It will happen to you. But you know, when you are cast down, that's when you experience how does God lift you up. Amen? It might be finances. It might be family. It might be health or anything that you are down there, but you're going to experience how God lifts someone up. Amen? You remember Joseph? You remember Joseph? He was cast down. He was down there. He did everything right, but he was down there. He was in the prison. But you see, what if he was not put in the prison? How could he have gone up? Amen? So, that's how we are going to experience how God lifts us up. Amen? But we must first be down. So, the Lord used Apostle Mighty to win souls and to start churches because of the strength he received from the Lord. Amen? Greatest tribulation will bring greatest strength. Amen? The more tribulation you experience, the more strength you experience to overcome. Amen? I normally say, when you are having a situation, when you are experiencing a situation that is so hard, you overcome that situation when still you are in the situation, but you have the strength to go through it. It's not necessarily that you have received the answer of that situation, but you have the strength to go through that. Already you are an overcomer. Amen? And that only happened with the grace of God. And we need to believe. We need to believe that God will do this. Amen? We need to believe and receive the grace of God. Now, our next point is through what? Through weakness, we are what?
Perfected.
We are perfected. Amen? Through weakness, we are perfected. When we are strengthened through Him, our strength is completed and perfected. We do not need to add anything to the strength that He gave us. Amen? When you talk about perfected, we are talking about feeling completed. Amen? Feeling complete. You don't have maybe what you're looking for, but yet you feel complete. Amen? Sometimes you're looking for finances. You don't have that finances, but yet you're okay. You're not distressed, you're okay. That is the grace of God. Amen? That through weakness we are perfected. Now, it is enough to overcome any trials. The strength of God, the grace of God, it is enough to overcome any trial. Do you believe that? Do you believe that? Do you see there's no answer? Because that is the biggest problem. We don't believe that. And that's why we try to add things in the strength of God. That's why we try to add things in the strength of God. Listen, brothers and sisters, the strength of God, it's enough. Amen? Amen. It's enough. It's enough for us to overcome any trials. You see the children of Israel, when they were crossing the Red Sea, God, the strength of God was enough. Amen? We have seen so many miracles in the Bible that God did. All we need to do is believe. Amen? That the strength of God alone will help us to overcome the trials. Now, it is enough, the strength of God, it is enough to overpower the enemy. Amen? It is enough. Do you have enemies? Do you have enemies? You don't have enemies. We all have enemies. Enemies will come in different ways. Amen? Remember, we don't fight with people. You understand? The devil is the one trying to use people. Amen? So is the devil trying to use people in your life as enemy? Yes. Okay? So, the strength of God, the grace of God, it is enough to overpower the enemy. Remember Gideon? Remember the Gideon in the Bible? He was very weak, but he depended on the strength of God to overcome the battle. And also in all the children of Israel, in their walk from Egypt to Canaan, we know they fight so many battles. Amen? How did they win all these battles? How? Because the strength of God was enough. Amen? We all know the Israel of today. The Israel of today. Many have tried to come against it. Many have tried it. But you see, it's still strong. Why? Because of the strength of God. Because of the grace of God that God has given to Israel. Now, it is enough to accomplish any task. Amen? Do you have any task you want to do? Is there a task in your life that you are like, how do I do this? Or remember, we are talking about the dawn. There's a challenge you are going through. There's a challenge you are going through and you are like, how do I even overcome this? You know, the strength of God. The strength of God will make you accomplish that task. Amen? Many of us here, if we can just lower our pride, we know very well where we are today, we don't deserve to be where we are today. We don't deserve. In your workplace, there's someone who is more educated than you. There's someone who is more qualified than you, but yet God has given you that post. And how do you manage that post? because God has given you the strength. Amen? Through the strength of God, we can accomplish all these tasks. Amen? Amen? All we need is strength of God. But the problem is that nowadays we are living in a world whereby this positive thing about that, believe in yourself. Amen? We have heard so much about believe in yourself, that you can just believe in yourself is like the power is coming from you. No. And sometimes if you're not believing in yourself, you find that you are believing to someone else. Maybe to help you to accomplish that task, or to overcome that trial, or to overcome that enemy. No. What we need to realize is that the strength of God is enough. Amen? Just have faith. Just have faith. Just have faith. It is enough to meet any need. It is enough to meet any need. Amen? Any need. Any need. I don't know what need you're going through. If you're like me, there's a need in my life. There's a need in your life. You see? But what we need to do, we need to depend on God. Amen? We need to depend on God. But are we really depending on God? We are trying to make our own bridges. We are trying to make our own bridges. Example, maybe you have a financial problem. Immediately the first thing you do is you move your mobile, you call a friend. Do you have this amount? Please let me. Amen? That's what we normally do when we experience any need. We are so much jumping to solve it. Amen? We jump to solve our problems. And if we can be honest, we put ourselves in a big mess. We put ourselves in a big mess. So, the first thing to do, be dependent on God. Amen? Believe that the strength of God will meet any need. Amen? So, if we ever find ourselves feeling desperately consumed by our struggles, rest assured that God's strength is enough. Amen? Be assured that God's strength is enough. That point is, through weakness, we are blessed. Through the weakness, we are blessed. What is our first point? Through weakness, we are strengthened. Through weakness, we are. And now, through weakness, we are blessed. Many times in life, blessing will come in disguise. Many times in life, blessing will come in disguise. What we think is a problem is actually blessing. Amen? What we think is a problem. Remember, like we say, the thorn in the flesh is something that is challenging you, but in other words, it's a blessing for you. It's what is keeping you not do some things that are not going to put you in a worse situation. Now, Paul, he experienced the presence of God. Amen? Paul experienced the presence of God. When you have a situation, when you have a problem, and you pray to God, and God comes and you feel that presence of God, how does it feel to you? You feel blessed. Amen? You feel blessed. So, through the weakness, we are blessed. You see that through the children of Israel, when they were coming from Egypt to Canaan, God's presence was with them. Amen? They experienced more troubles, but God's presence was with them. And what is the best blessing? To have money or to have God's blessing? Or to have God's presence? Are you sure? What is the most important? To have God's presence or to have money? To be sick or God's presence? Huh? God's presence. You see, situation will come in our life. But once you have God's presence, count yourself blessed. You see, it's a blessing. Because finally, God will provide for you. Do you remember how God provided for Paul? Do Do you remember how God provided for Paul? We also see that he experienced the power of God. It is very blessing when you experience the power of God. I remember many years ago when I take my mom to hospital. My mom, as we were there in the corridor just waiting for the doctor, she told me that, God is supposed to heal me from this sickness. God is supposed to heal me from this sickness. And I felt bad when she said that God is supposed to heal me from this sickness. And I talked to her and encouraged her that God might not heal you. But, and really, after like 2 years, we were in the same hospital. And what happened is that she told me, God loves me so much. She was still sick. In fact, the problem she was going through, it was now double. But you see, something has changed. She's not saying that God is supposed to remove this from me. She is saying, God loves me so much. She experienced the love of God. She experienced the presence of God. She experienced the power of God. Now, Paul, he experienced the providence of God. Make it a habit to thank God for the burdens. He is an omniscient God, and He knows what is the best for us. Amen? Make it a habit. When you are experiencing thorn in the flesh, when you are experiencing that problem, take a habit of thanking God. God, yes, I've experienced this, but I'm thankful. Have that thankful attitude. Amen? And in conclusion, thorn, that is challenges, we face is God's agent to make us strong, perfect, useful, and blessed. This indeed is astonishing truth. Amen.